Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for the collective. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings. A link to the site is in the description. Aging feels like a topic of discussion or a really big factor here, like a theme of some sort. Aging, advancement, progression, time passing, stretches of time, things like that feel like a really big factor. Because yes, a fine wine, okay? Um, People are aging very well. And it's almost as if like time is being fast forwarded, but the aging process is still normal. So whereas it's like, dang, the past 10 years just flew by, you may still feel the age that you were 10 years ago or look the age that you were 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Something like that feels like a really big factor. Or like reverse aging. I feel like Missy Elliott is a good example of that. Like she is aging backwards. Like she looks better than ever. And it's like every time I see Missy, she just look better than she did before. Like look at her. Like I love Missy Elliott. But that's a very good example of like reverse aging. Um, it's coming across to me as if somebody is in a space to where they just look good. Like they look good. And no matter how old they are, no matter their demographic, where they come from, their race, whatever, it's like it doesn't mean anything. And I think it's because this person has a beautiful soul. So instead of allowing life to bear, instead of them taking on the burdens that they're expected to bear from life, I guess, it's like they're refusing to do that. And when we choose happy, healthy relationships, we get to age gracefully. When we choose happy, healthy lifestyles, we age gracefully. Okay? And there are people who are in situations to where they're trying to figure out why what's the difference here? Why are these people looking so light? Why do they look so happy? Why do their spirits look light? What's up with them? Because these are the people who are not grounded in their humanity. So no matter what they go through, they find peace. Peace lies within. No matter how chaotic our worlds get externally, we have peace within ourselves. So we always look like the eye of the storm. How can you be smiling at a time like this? How could you be happy at a time like this? You feel me? How could you be playing around at a time like this? Like, it be that type of stuff. But it's like, what are you supposed to do? Cry yourself into depression? Like, what are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? Sit around sulking and all day? Like, what are you supposed to do? And I think it's understood now. It doesn't have to be explained. These people are miserable because they're choosing to be miserable. These people are miserable because of their life choices. They're miserable because of the relationships that they've chosen. They're miserable because of the shit that they eat, the shit that they drink, the people they hang with. Those are all choices of their free will. So when we chose to not fuck with these people, we chose to not hang with these people in different ways. We chose to not eat certain things. We chose to not drink certain things. We chose to not move in certain ways. It's all paying off now. There are long-term benefits to the decisions that we made. And these people are realizing there are consequences for the decisions that they've made. If they chose bad relationships, work, family, friend, or romantically, they chose to hang out with people who aren't good people, What are the results of that? They see it now. You don't have good friends because you hang with bad people. You don't have good reviews or positive feedback because you're not a good person or not good at what you do. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here. It's things like that where these people can't deny their realities anymore because our realities are showing them that it's a difference in frequency. They hate the people that they hang around. They hate the people they live with. They hate the people that they're stuck with. And we don't. But that was a choice of free will. You chose to go hang with them people. You chose to go live in that environment. You chose those people as your friends. And I did not. Or I chose better. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like you chose this person to be your baby daddy, baby mama, whatever it is. It's like that's who they chose to be their husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. Like, these are the people that they chose for their life. And they hate them. I don't want to say hate strong. They don't like them. They don't feel them at all. So now we get to lead by example. You know, they get to stop scratching their heads like monkeys and acting confused. Like, don't act dumb. I told you that you needed to make better choices, you know, especially as far as managing their personal relationships and how they treat people. And they didn't listen. So now they're miserable. But they don't get to latch on to us with that misery. They have to do the soul searching. They have to do the work, the shadow work required to become bigger and better people, to vibrate on a higher frequency. They don't get to just be around us because they can't vibe on this frequency. And it just is what it is. It's just a difference in frequency. It's nothing else, no hard feelings, no beef, no issues, no none of that. These people just have to accept that, you know, like how they say, that's the bed you made, you lie in it, like, period. But it's spiritually. Like, they chose low vibrational, weak relationships, and now they're looking at the higher vibrational opportunities in relationships like that looks better. That looks like that's something that I really want for myself, or that person is the person that I should have chose, you know? And they get it now. Like, they were being lame. They chose to hang with lames, you know? They were thinking lame, low vibrational, so they chose to hang with lames and low vibrational people and doing low vibrational things. But now the low vibrational activities are not fulfilling them. The low vibrational people that they're hanging with are not fulfilling them. The low vibrational things that they're consuming are not satisfying them, or are starting to take a toll on them mentally, physically, and spiritually. So it's like, now what? You feel me? Like, I told you, stop doing drugs, or like whatever this is. It's like, it has long-term effects. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I be seeing them kids doing, they be huffing now. Like, why is huffing a thing? Like, what in the world? It's almost like, who told y'all to do that? Or why are y'all even thinking about doing that? And I think they call it something else now. They don't call it huffing. But like, what's them whippets? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these kids, bro? Like, that's fried as hell. But it's like, they may think they having fun for a moment. You feel me? Now they all fried and shit just 2 months later looking, you know what I mean? Strung the fuck out because they want to get high for 2 minutes. Like, that's stupid. But that's what this is. Like, the almost like, you know what I mean? Like crack or something. Like, you know how people say, like, they tried crack for the first time and like that was it. Like, they wanted to get high like after that. That's what this feels like, a situation where it's like they think they about to go just smoke a little crack rock, and now they've been smoking crack rock for years. You feel me? Like, it's some crazy shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's consequences for this person's lifestyle. Like, it's consequences for their lifestyle, or, you know what I mean? And it just is what it is. They can't blame anybody. They can't keep talking shit to people or about people or criticizing people because they're happy. These are the relationships and the lifestyles and friends that they chose. So they can accept them. You know, but they also need to take accountability for the fact that these are the friends that they chose, the lifestyles, the options, the opportunities that they chose. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you chose to hang with the cornballs. You chose to hang with the lames. They chose to hang with the people that cannot teach them anything, that cannot help them grow, cannot help them advance, cannot help them become bigger or better in any type of way. So, you know what I mean? I just was explaining that to somebody. It's like these people would rather fuck with people who are mediocre than come fuck with the great ones. You feel me? They would rather go rock with people who are mediocre at what they do, or look mediocre or whatever, got these mediocre ass results in some type of way, because they're not confident enough to rock with greatness. You feel me? They're not confident enough to stand next to greatness, or they're intimidated by the greatness. You feel me? So they'll turn into haters and start getting jealous and being nasty spirited to us, when it's like, you don't dislike me, you're intimidated by me, dummy. Like, period. They don't dislike us. They're intimidated by us, and they got to accept the truth about that. Thank you so much, Deja, Dacia, Dasa, Dace, anything like that. Like, bitch, this is not beef. You are intimidated by me. Thank you so much.